Kim G weather overview with a surprise snowstorm along the mid and South Atlantic coast, all the way down to northern Tennessee, northern Alabama, northern Mississippi, areas that are plotted here on the map with the circles that are yellow and orange. It's a little difficult to see, but you can get this on the NOAA maps. That's where 6 to as much as 12, 13, 14 inches of snow fell. It's amazing that a surprise storm like this can give areas, especially south of the Mason-Dixon, half to three-quarters of the snow that they would originally get for an entire season. Dunkirk, Maryland, coming in with 13 inches of snow. Northfield, New Jersey, the big winner at 10.3 inches. And these snowfall totals will get updated. New York City was always going to be on the northern fringe of this, and I'm not really surprised that we saw nary a flake around the tri-state area and points north. But in this pattern, it can surprise you. I think the overall theme of the pattern over the next 10 days is in and out cold shots. The pattern is definitely changing on a large scale. And so we're going to have to deal with these in and out cold shots. And we're going to have to deal with these storms that can sneak up on us. And if they're in the right spot, they can deliver snow, just like what we saw today. And we'll take a look at that in just a second. But I think after the 15th, we may be in a position where we're dealing with more sustained cold. That's my hunch right now. But until then, it's going to be in and out. So, we're dealing with the next few days. We're dealing with temperatures in the 30s to near 40. But then by Wednesday, we're warming back up. So we'll take a look at it. You'll see it very vividly in all the temperature graphics that I pulled up for us. And over the next couple of days, high and dry, clean up from the snow, especially along the New Jersey coast and points south. And then a front moves through, a weak front that moves through Thursday morning, and that reinforces our cold air. So it gets warm for a tiny bit. Maybe around Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night, we see our warmer temps. But then we turn it back around, and temperatures are once again in the lower to mid 30s. Now, I want to draw your attention to this storm. This is by Friday morning off the GFS model. It's south, but any further north, and we're going to get an accumulating snow here for Friday morning. That's something to watch out for. Again, what just happened along the mid and South Atlantic coast? It was a storm that was, quick to move through and quick to intensify. And that's what we're looking at for Friday morning, Friday afternoon. So I wouldn't rule this out just yet as far as accumulating snow, especially for New York City and south. And then we get a cold, dry weekend. High pressure builds in, and then it starts to warm up again. This is by Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and we see this front to our west, and it's going to push all this warm air once again back in our direction. And we're going to get rain probably sometime around Monday morning, and we might get a bit of snow at the end. I wouldn't bank on that too much. Not the same setup as the last two. But the idea, once again, is that behind this front, we're all the way out to next Monday into Tuesday, January 11th. We have cold air that moves in. And this could be a pretty serious shot of cold air for 24 to 36 hours. You can see all these lines of equal pressure tightly packed together, pushing down from the north. And you'll see in a second, the temperature anomalies are quite low for Tuesday morning. So keep that in mind. That'll be another theme going through. And then we warm up yet again. So it's the roller coaster ride continues. I think that once we get past the 13th or the 14th, we start to see a more dominated, a pattern that's dominated more by cold air in a general sense. Now, I want to show you the temperature anomalies. The areas that are warmest are the orange and purple colors, and the areas that are coldest are the bluer colors. This is for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We get back into the cold. Friday, pretty cold looking weekend if you ask me. No better than 30s for the most part Friday, Saturday. But then we get into Sunday and we're warm again with highs pushing 50 maybe ahead of that front. Now watch this. Monday, the front goes by, and that's a direct discharge of Arctic air if that's right on Tuesday. That could be that could make today look like nothing in comparison. We may be stuck in the 20s next Tuesday with a direct discharge of Arctic air. So there's a lot going on. It's a fast moving pattern with a lot of changes. So we look at tomorrow's highs, it's around 36. Wednesday we bump it back up to 46. You can see Mother Nature is in swing mode here. Thursday, back down to 39. Friday with a threat of snow and a high of 36. I wouldn't rule that out yet, folks. I know the models have it offshore, but I would keep a cautious eye on it, at least for now. And then Saturday, we're back down to 32, no better than 32. But lo and behold, Sunday, back up to 41 with rain arriving late Sunday night into Monday. It's wild, it's crazy. It's winter 2022. There's going to be a lot of back and forths the next 10 days. And then I think after that, we have a shot of really going into the tank. It'll just be something that we have to monitor. But right now, it's just going to be a lot of back and forth with temperatures and keeping eye on storms that are, eluding forecasters, it looks like, from what happened today. So we'll just have to keep an eye on an active pattern going forward.